My name's Courtney Middleton. I'm a 36-year-old bipolar, agoraphobic woman who has been brought into the foundation of Jump In, which has changed my life. I had battles for about 20 years of my life trying to get help for mental health issues. I was at one point in my life seeing a psychiatrist that was basically on the verge of retiring and didn't really wasn't really there for me in a real way. Was more of a doctor that just pushed pills across the table, and you took them and they're supposed to make you happy and all was going to be well, and that never really worked out for me. I had been in and out of St. Joe several times thinking I was having a heart attack. I would have such bad anxiety and panic attacks, and I was so desperately waiting for a psychiatrist. I was just begging for a doctor. And I was blessed to meet Dr. Patterson, and she took me on as a patient. There's this great foundation that I was introduced to through Dr. Patterson and through Laura, who's one of the coordinators, that really gets you back out into the community and gets you active and gives you those tools to get through days where I'm down and I don't feel like leaving the house and I'm just completely down. I don't know how else to say it. It's just horrible. But so many great things have come through this. I'm a member of the Y. I play tennis. All these great things have been opened up through this foundation, which would not exist if it wasn't for Dr. Patterson. It's about getting out there and getting fresh air and meeting new people and having fun. And there's no criteria for any of this. And you don't need to be an athlete. You just need to have a desire to want to change your life for the positive. And it's baby steps. And any setback, the wonderful thing about this foundation is the support that comes along with it. There's no judgment. If I can't make class, if I can't get out of my house, if I'm having a bad day, there's no, we're kicking you out of their program or you can't stay. It's a support group. And it's a very important support group in my life. When I met you, you had recognized that I had maybe athletic build or something, and you mentioned the Jump In Foundation. Mm-hmm. And then I was introduced to Laura, and my life changed.
So what did she do? What are the things that you found so helpful about?
Laura is one of those people that just makes everything comfortable. When I'm feeling anxious or upset or I'm crying even, it's okay to do that. She doesn't push against it. Do you know what I mean? There's no judgment that comes from her whatsoever. And everybody that I've met in this foundation is that way.
And how essential do you think the exercise is to your recovery?
It's one of the most important things of my life.
What does, after you say play tennis or get on your bike,
Sometimes I'll show up to whatever activity I'm doing, whether it be swimming, whether it be tennis, and I don't want to go. But I do it. And then when I do it, I don't remember why I didn't want to go. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, why am I not doing this more? Because I feel amazing.
But it really isn't about the psychiatric model at all, is it?
No. I mean, it sounds silly going from being in a psychiatric ward to playing tennis. It sounds silly that it's so important to play tennis. It's so important to go to the Y to prevent me from being in the psychiatric ward. Mm-hmm. Because if I don't do these things, that's where I'm going to land. The Jump In Foundation to me has given me the tools to be healthy. Healthy mind, healthy body, it's all linked together. And when I say save my life, it's definitely changed for the better. And I get emotional over it because it's not fun. It's not fun being stuck at home terrified. What is fun is meeting up with some wonderful people, trying new things, whether you're good at them or not, putting yourself out there and using your body any way you can in a healthy way. That's fun. And that means a lot to me. And I'm under the poverty line. I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for the foundation. You guys have given me so much.